Not every counsel is a good counsel, irrespective of who the counsel or advice is coming from. A lot of them are basically lies. Now, here are common lies that women actually tell each other that actually affects their relationship or their marriages in the long run, sometimes in the very, very short run. Number one, if you treat him too good, he will take you for granted. That's a lie. Treating a man that you love special is not and will never be a bad thing, even if he doesn't reciprocate it at the same measure, okay? Now, when you treat him good, you treat him like a king, he will go to the ends of the earth just to make you his queen. He will do everything to make you, to give you that place of royalty in his heart, which is the ultimate, right? And of course, over time, you would see it manifest in the physical. So don't let anyone lie to you that doing that has side effects. That's a big lie. Number two, all men are dogs. That's another lie. In fact, it's a very common lie out there, and it's actually being spread by ladies who have actually had some past experiences, all right? Or they're speaking from a point of hurt, okay? Or a point of hurt of others that they've heard about. Might not actually be them, okay? So this has nothing to do with facts, because if you meet some women out there, they would boldly tell you that they've had some great experiences and currently enjoying some amazing experiences with a lot of good men out there. Actually, good men exist. Number three, this is the 21st century and you don't need a man. That's another big lie. Lately, those ladies who claim to be independent women, all right, we don't need a man, I can take care of myself, I can do this, I can do that, I can do that. Lately, a lot of them are crying online, saying that they believed a lie, that ideology was a lie from the pit of hell. And a lot of them are so lonely right now that they are begging for company. So don't let anyone deceive you that it's the 21st century and you don't need a man. That's a lie. You need a man. Humble yourself enough to allow a man into your life and you will not regret it. Number four, go for the rich and he will make your life better. In Nigeria, a lot of ladies will say, who love help? And a lot of ladies have been spreading this ideology that it's best to go for someone who has money, whether he loves you or not, that his money will replace the love. When you are satisfied, when you are okay, when you are well fed, you are well taken care of, who needs someone who would love you and all that? I don't think you should listen to such counsels, okay? Because if you're in an unhealthy relationship where all you get is money, you end up being lonely, or you end up having a side dude, okay? Or you end up getting involved in different kind of things just to generate a high level of satisfaction to make up for that lack of attention you are getting from your partner, because you actually went in strictly for the money. So don't make that mistake. Number five, don't leave the marriage. All women are experiencing the same. In other words, we say all women are suffering. These are the most common counsels you get from elderly ones to young ladies in relationships or young marriages. The elderly ones, sometimes from their own mothers, their parents, their guardians, whatever the case may be, give them this terrible counsel, irrespective of how toxic the relationship is, that is costing them their mental health and possibly their life. They'll just advise you and say, don't leave the marriage, don't leave the marriage. All marriages are like that. No, all women are suffering. Just endure, he will change. And at the end of the day, they will start regretting it when something bad happens to the woman. Don't listen to such advice. If you know it is toxic and it's affecting your mental health and it's life-threatening, it's best to walk away while you still can, instead of to be carried away. Number six, wealthy men are players. Wealthy men are cheats. That's another lie. Even though the society has made it look like when a man has money, he becomes philanthropist in nature, all right? He has lots of girlfriends, you know. I want to make you guys understand that money doesn't actually change a man. It only amplifies a man. Money doesn't change anyone. It only amplifies who they really are, who they already are. Okay? So they just had the opportunity to magnify that personality, that true identity. Okay? So whoever is a cheat was a cheat when he was broke. When he gets money, he becomes a bigger cheat. End of story. Okay? So, and there are a lot of wealthy men out there who are very loyal, faithful, and good loving husbands. You just haven't come across one of them yet. So don't generalize it and receive a counsel from someone who just tells you all wealthy men are cheats because her rich husband is a cheat. It doesn't make all wealthy men cheats. Number seven, I'm smiling at this particular one because in Africa it's very common amongst the middle class and the lower class parents. Have a child for him and he will take you seriously. That's a very big lie. A man who's unserious while you're dating will not suddenly become serious because you have a child for him. All you just succeeded in doing is bringing an innocent child into this chaotic world to become the responsibility of an unserious father. Period. So you have not made any changes. In fact, you've made matters worse for yourself. You've taken yourself 10 steps backwards. All right. So don't take that particular counsel. It's a big lie. Number 8, threaten him that he will leave you and he will fear you. Or threaten him for a breakup and he will humble himself and respect you more because he knows that you have other options. That's a big lie. That's a very, very big lie. As a matter of fact, you'll be doing him a big favor. Let me tell you the truth. When you threaten him, I'll just walk out of this house one day. I'll never come back. I'll go to my father's house. Blah, blah, blah. When you keep doing that, oh God, don't forget that the seed you sow will keep growing. All right, we keep growing. So one day, you don't even need to leave. He will leave the house for you and get somewhere else and remind you of the number of times you have threatened leaving. So he decided to leave for you to have peace. And of course, he would have other options. So at the end of the day, you would be the one at a great loss. So don't use that as a stunt. Number 9, get a rebound love. Or if he's cheating on you, cheat back on him. That advice is very common. And most times, this advice comes from single ladies or ladies who have had failed marriages, okay? And they are giving it to their friends who are in a relationship that must have had 1 or 2 misunderstandings, or who are in a marriage that is having 1 or 2 challenges. Okay, they just tell you, if he's cheating on you, cheat on him. Or if you broke up with your ex, just go out, let us have fun, get someone to just have sex with, get a rebound love, and you would overcome it. That's a lie. If you break up with your ex, just go sit somewhere and brood through your new level of singlehood, okay? And think of the next step. That's all. You don't need to start getting into rebound love that, okay, for me to forget him, I need to have sex with multiple people just to get him off my mind. Then the worst one is, because you hear that your husband cheats or has other girlfriends, then you will now have to consider what your friends are telling you to cheat back on him. You have to learn to maintain and retain, all right, your self-esteem, irrespective of what your spouse is doing, okay? It's your choice to either stay or leave. Not compromise your integrity and your self-esteem just because you want to get back at your spouse. Your body is not for revenge. Your body is to be protected, to be given value, irrespective of what your partner is doing with his. Number 10, beat up the side chick. How dare this side chick does this? All right? That is a very common advice for ladies. Also, some will advise your friend, take acid and pour on his face. You don't know who that side chick has behind her back. Then you will not be living the rest of your life looking over your shoulders. Don't take such counsel. If your husband cannot control himself, it is not the side chick's fault to take the blame for it. All right? It's your partner you should be concerned about and look for ways on how to fix that relationship that must have been broken, or to fix that philanderous nature that he has. That is the only way you can make progress, not approach someone else, even if you think that she must have seduced your husband. Your husband made himself seducible, okay? He made himself seducible. So don't go after anybody in the name of trying to protect your territory. With me, me, I will break her head. Do you understand? Don't go into that. That is, you are bringing yourself so low, and sometimes the repercussions are usually very drastic and irreparable. Number 11, you are so weak. I can't take that from any man. When there are better ones out there. That's a lie. Check out that particular lady. She's actually going through hurts or going through tough times in her relationship, or trying to bring her failed relationships into yours. Submitting to a man does not make you weak. Ignoring his flaws don't make you weak. Don't let anyone deceive you and say there are better ones out there. You just end up leaving the fry pan into straight furnace, and then you start wishing you never listened to that advice. Don't ever listen to the advice of ladies telling you, just leave him. There are better ones out there. Me, I don't take that from any man. No, that is a lie from the pit of hell. Protect what you have. Guard it diligently, and things will turn around. As long as it's not toxic and abusive, things will surely turn around. Number 12, my money is my money. Your money is our money. That ideology that women have been indoctrinated with over the years, that every income they make by themselves belongs to them. And every income the man makes belongs to the man, herself, and the kids, and possibly the man's family and her own family members. Even Proverbs 31 says that the woman's labor, the woman's hard work is for her family. Who is your primary family? When they say the woman is working for her family, they didn't say it's for her brothers, her sisters, her mothers, and her father. Her family, which is her household. So women who come with this ideology that the man's money belongs to both the man and the wife and everybody else, but the woman's money belongs to her herself, that she will use to do pedicure, manicure, buy her hair, do whatever she wants to do for herself, take herself out. Then, as a matter of fact, her friends will even ginger her that ginger your husband to give you some money, tell him you want to do this and this and this and this. Lie to him, possibly steal the money if you see it, if you have access to it. Steal it and let us go and blow it up and flex ourselves. Please, and when will you stop being used? Your money is for the family. Same with his own money. Now, lastly, this has to do with sexual counsels coming from ladies to other ladies. For instance, when a lady comes and tells you, if he does not make you squirt, he's not doing a good job. You better look for how to get that good job done for you outside. I can make some recommendations. Those are people who are just out to destroy your life, because they will come with the ideology that, yes, there's a way to do it. When that guy that I invite him once in a while, when he does it to me, I get to cloud 9, cloud 11 only. All right? Continue going to clouds. Continue go to clouds. Then you, who's being very, very silly and arrogant, you start thinking, oh, you're not trying to build your expectations with another person's life. You're trying to create a fantasy from another person's body type. All right? You don't have the experience to know that climaxes vary. All right? Not all climax for individuals ends up in what ladies right now are so infatuated about, which is called squirting. That, yes, if he does not do it to me for up to 1 hour or 1 hour 30 minutes, it's not man enough. Or 25 minutes, I can manage 25 minutes. Continue. It's only a jobless man that you would condition to say, okay, you need to come and do it to me for 15 hours. An idle man who you can say, okay, that is the only job that he does for you. But when the man has to go and make ends meet, has to provide for you, don't let anyone deceive you and say that it's only when he does it for 15 hours or 24 hours non-stop, that is when he's making love to you right. That's when you're having a great sex. That is a lie. Anyways, like I'd always say, in all thy getting, get sense. I beg you, try get sense. Protect what you have. Guard your heart with all diligence. Guard it. Protect it. It's very important. Guard information that you take in and the ones you stop from the minute they start speaking. All right? So it doesn't corrupt your mind or destroy the relationship you've worked so hard to build. I'll see you again in my next video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and of course, I look forward to hearing from you in the comment section. Bye.